Okay, welcome back. I know it's been a hot minute since you guys saw me. Actually, it was literally a year ago. It was last year because I haven't made a video. I will say I was sick for the past week and a half, which really threw me out. My voice is still on its way back, so if it sounds a little funny, that's why. Other than that, I've just been terrible about YouTube. You guys, I'm actually the worst about YouTube. Anyways, I thought that today could be fun to go over my 2024 favorites and what I am bringing into 2025. Some of these are purchases, some of these are things that I just had for a while and I love them. Some of these things are things that were sent to me. Some of these are just favorite books, favorite TV shows, that kind of thing. I think it'll be really fun just to go over it. I have it all in my notes so that we can get started. Oh, anyways, my name's Kiana, if you're new here. I make beauty content, lifestyle content, kind of anything, everything. My main channels are usually TikTok and Instagram, but I'm trying to get bigger here over on YouTube and actually be dedicated to it. I will say there is a new factor in YouTube for me, so hopefully that keeps me on it and I will have uploads for you guys every single week. That is the goal, that is my promise to you guys for 2025. Can't believe we're in 2025. That's actually kind of crazy. 2024 favorites. Let's get straight into it because otherwise I'll yap for forever and this is not a FaceTime with me vlog. Also, we have people renovating the front of the house and they're off on lunch right now, so I have to be quick. So first things first, beauty products for 2024 favorites. I have my Gimme hair ties. These are the fabric hair ties. Some of the stuff I have with me, some of it I don't. I am wearing one of the Gimme hair ties right now. These are just fabric hair ties. I swear by these hair ties. They don't rip my hair out. They're so gentle, so soft, but at the same time, they will give you a really, really good hold, as well as they don't really get stretched out very easily. And if they do get stretched out, you can just boil them in water and they go right back to normal. I love them so much that when I do a giveaway, I almost always give you guys Gimme hair ties because I love them so much. Second thing, ooh, I actually have these with me. My Cove claw clips. I also have one in my hair. I don't know if you can see her, but she's right there. I actually really, really like the shape of this one the best, I think. But these are my favorite claw clips of all time. These are Cove claw clips. These are just, they're just so heavy duty. They're some strong boys and they're massive. These are their large. I don't even think this is their extra large. This is their large and it holds all of my hair and I have a lot of hair. I think it's very, very interesting because this company, they go from small claw clips to huge ones. They go from even smaller than this one to full-blown massive claw clips. And the whole idea is that it will fit anyone's hair. They have it on thin, fine hair. And then they also have it on a thick 4C curls, which I think is so cool, so inclusive. I love that. My dream in life is actually to have a claw clip brand. That's my dream in life. So if I ever did it, I would definitely take some pointers from multiple brands, but this is one of the brands that I really do love. But they're just, one day you guys, maybe I'll make a claw clip brand. I think that would be so fun because I use claw clips literally every single day. Oh, I don't have it with me. I must have taken it upstairs, but my Kerastase elixir hair oil, it is my favorite hair oil. It is I think a $50 hair oil. It's actually really expensive. I sucked it up and I bought it. I wish I could say that that one was gifted to me, but no, I hunkered down and I bought that one with my own money. And it really is worth every single penny. It's almost like the OGX Moroccan oil, but 10 times better. It is so good. I would say that the Moroccan oil may be a dupe for it, but I just heard a lot of things about OGX's brand and apparently a few lawsuits out on them. So from you guys actually telling me on TikTok. So I stopped using that brand and then I was like, okay, I kind of want to try a new hair oil and I kept seeing everyone talk about Kerastase. It is so good. I can use it with straight hair. I can use it with curly hair. I can use it with everything. It's so, so good. If you've heard me talk about it once, you've heard me talk about it plenty of times. Is that how that phrase goes? I don't know. Fenty Hair Home Curl Cream. This is actually my second container. I adore this product. I am not a curl creams person. I usually don't like creams. I think that they're too heavy. And trust me, this is a heavy product, but something about it, my hair loves it. It adores it. And I honestly would argue that this would work on almost every person's wavy curly hair. It is a hybrid product, so it's a gel and cream. So it goes in and moisturizes like a cream, but it sets a cast like a gel. It is so good. I rotate my products out all the time. I also am trying out new products every single week. So to say that I have a hardcore routine is very unlikely, but I will say if I want promising results and I want to get what I want when it comes to hair, I can use this and my Function of Beauty mousse. and I'll be so happy. Like, that is automatically an amazing routine right there. With that being said, my second hair product that I love is the Function of Beauty Wavy Hair Mousse. That one's also upstairs because I used it today. It is just a very, very runny mousse, like a very lightweight liquidy mousse. It's not a heavy like shaving cream type mousse. But honestly, I would probably call it a foam over a mousse because I think foams are usually like a more lightweight liquidy formula, right? I don't know. Anyways, it is such a great product. It adds volume, it adds a little bit of hold, but it's not crunchy. And honestly, it's really good for beginners because if you're scared at putting product near your roots, which I personally love putting product near my roots because that's how I get volume, that's how I get hold, that's how I get definition with my curly hair. But if you are scared to do that, I feel like the Function of Beauty mousse is such a good option because it's pretty lightweight, and even if you put a lot in, it's not really gonna feel like it. Like, you have to put a lot in before you'd be like, oh no, I really messed up. So it's kind of got a lot of room for give, which is why I think that it's like a good product for beginners. I think that one you can only get at Target though, sadly. I don't even think they sell it on their website. I think it's literally just Target, maybe Amazon. But next up, Burberry Her Perfume. This actually happened to me on accident. I only have the travel size and I'm actually out of it. So part of me really wants to go and buy the full size. I have way too many perfumes, so I really shouldn't. But at the same time, I really love this perfume right now. I originally tried it out because I was trying to find a wedding scent. Because if you guys don't know, I'm engaged. Yeah, so that happened. I think we've talked since then. Yeah, we've definitely talked since then. Yeah, I was trying to find a wedding scent and I found the Burberry Her Elixir perfume. I really like that one. I don't like the normal one as much. Like, I like the opaque bottle. And I found that one and I was like, oh my goodness, I love this perfume so much. It's so perfect. And I was like, this will be the perfect wedding scent. I kept wearing it. So now it can't be a wedding scent because I literally want to wear it every single day. Like, I really do love it. It's like strawberry, milky, sweet, fruity. I really like sweet and fruity scents. I've noticed I'm not too crazy on like vanilla gourmands. It has to be a very specific vanilla for me to like it. It is a very sweet, delectable scent. I really like it. I also really, really love the Burberry Goddess perfume. That one is, Burberry just kills it with their perfumes. I love that perfume for a winter scent. That is a vanilla, but it's a very specific vanilla, and it's one of the only vanillas that I actually like. Both of those perfumes are quite expensive. So you know what I did? I actually did some research over on my Google search engine of TikTok that they're trying to take away from me. Literally, when TikTok went down, I didn't like, I don't know, I kind of was just rolling with the punches with it, and I was like, you know, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Everything's gonna be fine, even if it goes away. Like, I still have Instagram, I still have YouTube, like, I will manage, it'll be fine. Am I gonna miss my TikTok community? Yeah. But the one thing was that the night that it was like taken down, it was only gone for I think 12 hours. The night that it was taken down, I had so many things where I was like, oh, I'm looking at buying this product, or like, oh, I'm trying to figure out a vacation. And I kept trying to go back to TikTok and use it as my Google, because I realized that I use TikTok as my Google search engine because it works so much better. Like, if I type in Burberry Goddess dupe perfume on Google, it's not gonna give me what I want. Like, it's not gonna give me what I want. And I know TikTok is going to. And I can't do that on Instagram, and I can't do that on YouTube. Like, it's just, nothing is like TikTok. Anyways, this perfume, I will have to link it down below because I don't exactly know how to say it. I know it's Lattafata. That's what it looks like. This is a Burberry Goddess perfume dupe. It smells almost identical. I would say that there may be like one slight undertone note difference. Other than that, it is the exact same perfume, and I adore it. I actually believe that this lasts just as long as the Goddess perfume, because to me, the Goddess perfume kind of doesn't last. And that kind of irritates me for how expensive it is, because you would want that perfume to last, and it just doesn't. You should get this one. It's really great. So if you do like certain vanillas, I definitely think you should try that one because it smells so good. For makeup, Tower 28 concealer. This is their one swipe concealer. I have 3 different shades. I have K-Town, DTLA, and BU. They are so good. That's what I always wear. Since I've tried this, I think like 4 months ago, I haven't used a single other concealer. A single day of doing my makeup, I have not used a single other concealer. I swear by these. They are so creamy, they're so nice, they're buildable, they don't crease, they do well with powder, they do well with setting sprays, they do well with moisturizers underneath. I will lay my life down for these concealers. They're so good. Honestly, a lot of stuff by Tower 28. I really love Tower 28 recently. It's been kind of like my go-to brand. I have nothing bad to say about these. I love them. I will blend them out with my fingers. I'll blend them out with a brush. Like, it doesn't matter. Sponge. They're happy with literally anything. They're just happy to be on your face. I have a lot of these. These are the Patrick Ta Duo, whatever. Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo. I have them in a lot of shades. They actually did just send me some of their new shades, so that's why I have so many. I think I've bought 2 and the rest they actually did send to me. I can't stop using them though. I really do love them. She's blushing. I don't use this one too much. I do use it occasionally though because it's a nice nude, but I love it because it is cream formula, but then they also have the powder. And if you do it according to Patrick Ta, he says to do the powder first and then the cream. But if I'm being honest, it is so pigmented that I find myself either using the cream or using the powder, but hardly ever both because they are so pigmented. I'm trying to see if I can find one of my favorites. That one's actually one of my favorites. I love this color so much. This is Oh She's Different. It's so pretty. Yeah, so if you need to set down your product, also another one of my favorites. I know it looks really harsh, but when I'm tan, She's Wanted is one of my favorites. Favorites. I love a good berry. I love berry on olive tones. I love it on brunettes. I think it's so pretty. Anyways, I have so many of these. I'm constantly using them because I just think that they're so good. And I don't know if I'll ever hit pan, 1, because there's so many of them, and 2, because they're just so pigmented. If you can think of Rare Beauty and how pigmented their blushes are, this is like the powder version of that. They're just so pigmented. They're really great formulas, 10 out of 10. I really love them. This is my Rhode Barrier Butter. I love this product, 10 out of 10. Got rid of my perioral dermatitis almost completely. Amazing. It is very moisturizing. I actually have gone through this entire bottle. Like, it's almost out. I think I'm gonna cut it because it's so well loved. And anything you've heard about it is true. It's amazing. I want to find a dupe for it though because they actually did send this to me in a PR package, fell in love with it, went to go order more, and I have to go on a pre-order list. I use this every single day and it's already gone and my skin really likes it, so now I'm scared that my skin's gonna freak out because I don't have it, but the pre-order list is like, I think a month long, and I'm like, I can't wait that long, so I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to find a new product, I think. When I get my hands on this, it's over for y'all because I love it so much. Niacinamide serums. I rest my case. Look up how, like, what it does. If you have fungal acne, if you have like the comedonal acne, niacinamide. I like the Cosrx one. I also like the Paula's Choice one. I think that these are 2 that are pretty pigmented, hence why I like them. Cyklar body wash. It is a luxury item for sure. I think it's actually Claudia, it's Phineas. Billie and Phineas, you know, Billie Eilish. Her brother's girlfriend. It's her brand and it's like a body care line. Their lotion and their body wash, 10 out of 10. I've gone through 2 of the body washes now. They are the most luxurious body wash I think I've ever used in my entire life. Is it a reasonable decision to spend my money on something like that? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it because it's so good. The smells, I have not had one where the scent wasn't absolutely amazing. Naked Neroli, and then as well as the Suntal Vanilla, I think, 10 out of 10. I don't know what she puts in those body washes, but they are like the creamiest, softest, most moisturizing, best smelling body washes I've ever smelled. And the lotions are the exact same. Like, it's so good. My Pattern spray bottle. I just love a good continuous spray bottle, 360 spray bottle, whatever they're called. You can get them off Amazon. The Pattern one, I just found it whenever I was at Ulta and I was like, cool, I'm gonna get it. I'll use it for my hair. I'll use it for honestly anything. Wetting my sponge. I'm trying to rapid fire here. My Crown Affair hair towel. I don't have this one with me because it's actually in the wash, but I have 2 of these now. They're quilted microfiber hair towel. Don't put them in the dryer because that's when microfiber gets a little funky. They are some of my favorite hair towels I've ever had in my entire life. Once again, it is an expensive purchase, but it is totally worth it. And I've had, I believe, both of mine, one of them for like 6 months, the other one for about a year, and they are so nice. If you take care of them, they will last like they're brand new. And I've noticed wonders that they do for my hair. Like, it is so good. Oh, another perfume that I really like recently. This is the Ariana Grande Mod, the pink, Mod Pink, I don't know. Smells really good. Another one, if you have round eyeballs and you tried the Shiseido eyelash curler, because everyone online and everyone on TikTok told you that was like the best one ever, and you've been using it and it's not curling all your lashes, or it can't fit all your lashes, or it's doing something really weird to your lashes because you have round eyes and not almond eyes. Don't look how crusty it is. But the Japonesque, I guess is how you say it, round eyelash curler. I just got mine from Target. I guess it's something about the angle and how it looks. I don't know, it works. It is the only one currently that gets all of my eyelashes. For fashion, I have my Adidas Sambas. I loved my Sambas this year. I got them in just like the white with the black stripes. It took so long to get those because everyone and their brother had them. I wear them all the time. They're so easy to slip on and off. They match everything. I also just love that they're like a flat, low-footed shoe and slender. I also have very narrow feet, so I really like those shoes. Okay, my favorite denim that I found were my Ribcage Levi's. They're my favorite ones. I will say that they fit a little snug, but they do loosen up the more you wear them, so I would just buy true to size and squeeze into them because they're going to loosen up over time, and they're a really, really good pair of denim. And they get quite a bit of compliments. They are a high-waisted style, and with that being said, I like my high-waisted, but at the same time, I like a low-rise. I really, really love the Pacsun low-rise. They're like the TikTok viral Pacsun low-rise. I got my exact size, and they're massive on me now, and I don't know what happened, but when I tried them on in the store, they were fine, and now they're way too big, so I need to get a new pair or do something so that they'll fit a little better, but they just fit perfect. They're wide leg again, but they're low rise. My Coach purse. Oh, here it is. Isn't she so cute? This was my big mama purchase of 2024. It was something that I had been wanting for a really long time. I can't convince myself to spend money on like a full-blown luxury purse. This one was, I think, around $300, and that is the most that I think I would ever want to spend on a purse. I also got the little cherry charm because I really like the cherry charm, and I get compliments on the cherry charm literally every single time I walk out with this bag. I want to get one in brown now though, and I'm like, you can't do that. Like, you just spent $300 on a purse. Like, that is weird. Don't do that. I really want a brown one because I'm starting to notice that I wear a lot of brown shoes or a lot of brown items, and I feel like brown and black, for some reason, my head just don't really coexist well together. This is, I believe it's the Tabby. I think that this is the black Coach Tabby. Very happy with this, but yeah, I couldn't convince myself to buy like something from YSL, any of those. Like, once you get into like the $2 grand, $1 grand purses, I don't want to spend that much money on it. If you do, then that's totally fine. But for me, I'm like, I can't convince myself to spend that much money. So I wanted a luxury purse or like a really well-made purse that wasn't crazy. And to me, Coach is the perfect in-between for that. That's kind of it that I have for fashion. I don't really have too much for fashion. I'm not too much of a fashion girl. I feel like I have Ana Luisa jewelry. That's another thing. Almost all my jewelry is Ana Luisa, and I really like it because it doesn't wear down. And they're really cute styles. Okay, for health and wellness, I have my Brumate. I used to have a Stanley, and then a Brumate just showed up on my doorstep. That one was gifted to me. I don't know if it was by Brumate. I don't know if it was with the brand that I was working with. No one sent a note, a letter, nothing. I didn't get anything from my agency saying that it was coming. I don't know, it just showed up on my doorstep. I love my Brumate. You can flip it upside down and no water comes out. That's the one thing with my Stanley, that no matter what was going on, it just kept flipping over. As well as I like the straw on it. It has like a squishy straw instead of the hard straw because, I don't know, the hard straw would just always break or bend or like get really funky. So I really like that one. I don't know, I love my Brumate. Also, it fits in things. Like, it's skinnier at the bottom than I think a Stanley is. So it's just less clunky. It's sleeker looking. It's just cuter. Magnesium citrate supplements. This is specifically for my celiac IBS girls, maybe TMI, but I'll just let you in on it. If you're having a hard time going to the bathroom consistently, which was always my issue, and that's why I was like going to the doctor. I was like, hey, what's wrong? I'm literally never going to the bathroom unless it's my time of the month. And he was like, that's not normal. And I was like, I know. I'm going like 2 weeks without going to the bathroom. That's crazy. So we were trying to figure out exactly what was going on. I told you guys a little bit about my SIBO journey, as well as my celiac journey, as well as IBS. I do have celiac disease. I also think that I'm lactose intolerant. I really haven't confirmed that, but lactose really hurts my stomach. All of that to say, there's probably a lot of reasons why I wasn't going consistently. Magnesium citrate. Magnesium citrate. So citrate is actually the form of magnesium a lot of people don't tend to gravitate towards because a lot of side effects is what they basically said, and it's your body has a harder time digesting it or like absorbing it. And if you're trying to get like the muscle density and the sleep effects, then I wouldn't say magnesium citrate's for you. I take magnesium citrate literally because of the symptoms that most people run away from it. It makes you go to the bathroom. But it's a natural thing. So it's not like your body's getting addicted to it. It's not like it's harming your body. It's literally just giving your body that extra little oomph. And I don't know why exactly it does it, but my doctor suggested it to me. And then I also do holistic health, and they also suggested it to me. It's not like a laxative or anything. It's not gonna make you run to the bathroom. It's just like gradually, if you keep taking it over a span of like a week. And I just take it once a day and it just helps. It's almost like taking a fiber supplement. That's literally what it is. Sweet treat, Trufrus. They're like the freezer ones. Trufru sent me a package and I hate them for it because they got me addicted. It's literally just chocolate covered fruit. They're so good. And they're at like every single grocery store. But the problem is they're like $8, I think, for a bag. And we will eat one bag in one night. That's an actual issue. We're trying to make them last a little bit longer. My favorites are the dark chocolate covered cherries and the dark chocolate covered strawberries. Brady really likes the raspberries. I also really like the peanut butter dark chocolate bananas. He doesn't like bananas though, so he doesn't really like those. If you are gluten-free, celiac, if you're looking for good bakery items, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, the Trader Joe's bakery items that say gluten-free on them are so good. They're so, so good. I can only eat so much of them though because most of them do contain sour cream or yogurt or dairy of some kind. You will not notice that they're gluten-free. I promise you, like it's really, really good stuff. As well as if you are looking for dairy-free ice cream that's really good, try the Jenis dairy-free ice cream. It's like their triple chocolate one. I get mine from Whole Foods. It's the only place that I know that sells the triple chocolate one. It is so good. Brady eats it thinking that it's normal ice cream because he loves ice cream. The chocolate one's the only one that's dairy-free and gluten-free other than the cold brew, but I don't like cold brew. But they have Texas sheet cake and then I think like lemon meringue pie. I don't know, they have a few options and all of them look really, really good. For technology, I have my Smeg tea kettle. I got it for Christmas. Oh wait, I haven't even shown you guys. This is the new kitchen. We're still finishing it up though, so that's why I didn't want to show it fully, but I wanted to use it as my background. Yeah, it's a work in progress. She's almost done. We're just still doing stuff with it. We still have quite a bit to do and a lot of decorating to do with it, but I don't know if you can see my little Smeg back there. I got it from Brady's parents for Christmas. I love making tea. I'm not a coffee person, I'm a tea person. Having an electric tea kettle has changed the game for me. I used to just like microwave my water, or I would use a Keurig to just like warm up the water. No, it's so nice. It does it so fast and it's so cute. 10 out of 10 product. It's really great. Another one, my Shark Speed Style Pro. This is the diffuser, my blow dryer that I use all the time. I did a review over on TikTok where I compared it to my last blow dryer, which was just like a drugstore blow dryer. And I think that one took me like 45 minutes to diffuse my hair. And this one I think took me like 26 minutes, which I know a lot of people think that's still a lot of time. To me though, that's not any time because it takes my hair like 8 hours to air dry. Anyways, if you're looking for a really good blow dryer, a really good investment, I highly suggest this one. I think it's 10 out of 10. Another thing, technology, my phone. I thought it was kind of a funny one to include, but I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max and a lot of people have been asking me what do I film on TikTok, on Instagram, all of those places. And I just film on my back camera on this phone. And that shocks a lot of people, but it really is an amazing camera. I also use it for editing. I have, like, I don't know, it's just, my whole life is on here. So I figured I might as well add it to my favorites video, but mainly the camera on it is just so good. I really love the camera on it. Okay, etc. in this option, my favorite book of this past year was The Only One Left by Riley Sager. Such a good book. It's a thriller, but to me it is so good. Just to give like, I guess a little synopsis of it. A woman who used to be a caretaker, she kind of has a troubled past. They get into it a little bit. She is looking for a job and a lot of people want to hire her because of this troubled past. However, there is one house in particular that is kind of like the Boo Radley house, I guess, is for lack of better term to explain it, like that's what it is. It's like the spooky house and that they've grown up and nobody wants to talk about the house because it's spooky and they don't really know anybody who's inside of it. They just know that there's like an old lady who doesn't talk. And she's in there. So anyways, she ends up getting to be the caretaker for this little old lady who doesn't talk. And there's just weird things happening around the house. And there's just the biggest plot twist at the end and another plot twist and another plot twist. And it's just so good. It really keeps you going. The Only One Left is such a good book. Housemaid series. That is my other one. 10 out of 10 books. I have read the first two. I'm gonna read the third one. And I know that they're actually making a TV series or a movie about it. And Sydney Sweeney's gonna be in it. It's a thriller as well. I really love thrillers. With that being said, I rewatched Dexter this year and 10 out of 10. I love Dexter. I think it's such a good show. I want to watch the spin-offs. I tried to watch the spin-off for like his later years and I just couldn't get into it. But I do know that Original Sin, Dexter, is apparently on Paramount Plus, and I do have Paramount Plus, so I really want to try and watch it because I think it's going to be really good. But Dexter is pretty good. It's kind of like a crude humor thriller type show. I mean, it's a serial killer who kills serial killers, and he works at the police office, like, or police department. But it's so good. But it's definitely like a dry humor. Like you have to sit down and be prepared, and it's very slow. But I think it's fun. I don't mind a slow show though. Also, with that being said, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it's not a new show, nor is Dexter. And honestly, it's not a new show for me. It's another rewatch, but it's so good that I had to rewatch it, and I'm currently rewatching it right now. Can you tell like the types of shows and books that I enjoy? It's very thriller, very supernatural, very funny stuff. And then also watched Interstellar for the first time. I would say that it's probably one of my favorite movies now. I really like it. Very trippy, very cool, very well done. Keeps you thinking. And yeah, I really liked it. For music, according to my Spotify Wrapped, Billie Eilish, which is a fair assumption. I love Billie Eilish. I love all her albums. Her most recent album, I think, is a 10 out of 10. She did an amazing job with it. I think Skinny was my most listened to song, but it's because I just played the album from the beginning every single time. So wherever it ended, like Skinny was always getting played first. I really hope that she wins a lot with the Grammys this year because she deserves it. I really hope that that album, like, it's just so good. And I could tell that she really worked on it. Other favorite, I love Lola Young. I know that a lot of people are just now finding out about Lola Young. I can't say that I found out about her too much earlier than everyone else. I found her on TikTok, and that was back in May, I believe. And so I started listening to a lot of her songs as she was releasing them, but I'm glad that she's finally getting the recognition that she deserves. She's an amazing artist. Yeah, I think she's 10 out of 10. Another one that I can't remember if it was this year, but I really dove into her discography was Rhode. I kind of count them both as like my modern Amy Winehouses. And that's coming from someone who really, really loves Amy Winehouse. So I say that very lightly because I don't think that anyone's quite like Amy Winehouse. But I do believe that there's some sort of quality about both of them that rings to Amy to me. I don't know why, just like a sliver of it rings to Amy. Oh, one last thing. I don't have them on right now, but press-on nails this year was like my discovery of 2024. I love press-on nails. I like the glamnetic ones, and I usually have them on all the time because I'm trying to let my nails breathe and grow. Those are my 2024 favorites. I'm sorry, this was kind of a long video. I'm a yapper. I'll see you guys next week because I'm gonna get consistent about uploading, and I promise that to you, okay? Okay, love you, bye-bye.